Hey guys, it is John C. Morley here, sir, entrepreneur. Welcome to IFYL Inspirations for Your Life. It's so great to be with you guys tonight on Friday, February 10th. If you're new to IFYL, well, go ahead and grab your smartphone. It's really easy to do. Launch your camera app, point it over to the QR code like so, touch the yellow ellipse, and in a couple seconds, you'll get my link tree. All right, with lots of great information to improve the quality of your life and so many other people I know that you care so much about. All right. So when we think about our master topic, which we're going to get to in a little bit, but I want to tell you how we work. We start working with basically a Saturday, which is tomorrow. And then after that, we go all the way through the week and we finish up on a Friday, which is today. So this is day 7. So I want to thank you guys for coming back. It means a lot to me that you guys are coming back and really enjoying this great content. That means a lot to me. And I hope that you guys will definitely find that, making this change will, definitely improve the quality of your life. And I will tell you that, there's so many great things that you can do when you just apply yourself. So the other thing I want to do is I want to thank my friends, colleagues, and associates, but I also want to thank those of you that watch us at 12 o'clock at night, 3 a.m., 2 a.m., 1 a.m., whatever time you watch us at. So I want to thank you because I really appreciate you guys spending time here with me and watching all this great content. So let's get right into our master topic, shall we? Our master topic is the following, everyone. Are you ready for our master topic? Here we go. All right. Knowing how and when and how to trust someone. So, how to know when and how to trust. Series 2, show 6, episode 7. So, series 2 means we're in year 2, show 6, and we're on episode number 7. All right. So, lots of great stuff. When we think about trust, we've learned all week that trust is a process. It is a process that we learn. And I will tell you that it is something that you might not necessarily understand right away. And, that's okay because trust is something we have to build upon, right? And so with trust, there's another analogy I'll use, and I've used it before. In 3D printing, we start small and we grow big. So with trust, we have to start small and we can grow big, or we can start with very little responsibilities or expectations, and then we can grow to some higher ones. But the challenge with a lot of people is they get upset because they're not where they want to be. They get upset where they're not want to be. They get upset because they're not what they want to be. And that might mean something a little crazy for you, but it just means that you've got to take your time. You've got to take your time. And when you take your time, other people will notice this. Okay, they absolutely notice this, and I will tell you that it's about something very, very interesting, and that's knowing how you're going to be able to do what you want to do, right? And so, what does that mean when we say that you have trust a certain way? It means that you, as a person, okay, are someone that understands life, okay, and understanding life is probably a very big thing, but then again, it means something special. But why do people get so impatient? I think they get impatient because they're seeing everyone else at this other level. And I know that when you see that, you're like, oh my gosh, I got to be here right now. And so being here right now is all that's on your mind. And You're like, oh, why can't I be where I want to be? And you can be. It's just that you get stuck in where other people are in their lives. So you get stuck. And by you getting stuck, it causes a great big problem for you because you feel inferior. You feel that you're not going to go anywhere. You have all these presuppositions. And when this happens to you, ladies and gentlemen, it's like, oh my gosh, um, it's like you get overwhelmed. And by getting overwhelmed, you lose your course on the GPS. You lose your track. You lose your direction. You lose an understanding. But more importantly than that, you lose who you are as a person, as your mission in this world. I think that people, for whatever reason, don't want to be put in these bad situations. Okay. They don't want to be put in these bad situations because when they're put in these situations, they don't know how to act. And the other thing that I've noticed that's really very, very powerful is people sometimes jump a million miles ahead. And by jumping a million miles ahead, they feel that the person is going to kowtow to them. But in reality, they're not going to kowtow. They're not going to kowtow at all because it's about understanding you and how you are in your life. And if you can't understand that, then you're never going to build trust. You are never, ever, ever going to build trust in your life. Trust. It's something, like I said, we don't buy it on Amazon. We don't get it at our local grocery store. And we don't get it because we ask for it. We get it because we earn it. And so when we think about this, it causes people to get lost, right? And it causes people to get lost for one reason. And that reason is that they just don't know. And by not knowing, they feel that if they put pressure, they could do more. And it's not that you can't do more, it's that you're never going to be able to build upon a successful foundation. So people oftentimes attempt to build trust, but they're really not wanting to build trust. They're just trying to manipulate others to get what they want, right? We said before what Dale Carnegie said, one of the sweetest sounds that someone can hear is the sound of their name. Of course, said correctly. So make sure you learn how to say their name or ask them, hey, how do you say your name? And to become genuinely interested in the other person. That's what makes things magical. Okay. That's what makes things magical. And when we understand that our life has got a very unique purpose in it, this is when I believe that our life will make a very, very different way. Okay. I know, ladies and gentlemen, that it is a little bit crazy for you. And I know that you get inundated by different things that happen in your life. I'll tell you that the reason people get inundated is because they're either trying to do something that is dishonest or deceitful to someone, or they're not on their true path. Now, does that mean they're being deceitful? No. It means that they're not on the true path. And sometimes we try to push the door open when the door wasn't meant to go that way. The door was meant to open the other way. So we have to be understanding of contexts, situations, people. Just like I talked to you about, building trust in grammar school or high school, right? Everyone wants to do X, Y, and Z, and they want to be me. They want to be popular. But we've learned that it's not about me, it's about you. And when I embrace you and I raise you up, in the process, I happen to get raised up too. So people like it when we're able to pat them on the back. But you should never look to be patted on the back. Never, 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 never. You should just look to be an example, to help others grow in life. And I've said it before. I'm here for one main purpose, everyone, to become a better version of myself and help everyone else become better versions of themselves. That's the reason that I live every single day of my life. And I know that is pretty amazing, but it's really about understanding that we have a bank account, like Stephen Covey said, an emotional bank account. If we take too much, we'll eventually overdraw the other bank account. If the other person takes too much, they'll overdraw our bank account, right? So, and vice versa. So when I say our and theirs, so when I overdraw too much, I overdraw their bank account, which is not good, which is the one that I'm basically responsible for. And when they draw too much, they overdraw. So there's like two sides. When we think about the ledger, and ultimately the ledger sits on their side, the ledger sits on my side. So when I say they overdrew, it's basically they're overdrawing their bank account they have with me on their side. And when it happens to me, I'm overdrawing their bank account on my side. Okay. But I want you to go away with something very important this week. I want you to know that if you have an intent to build trust, just make it an effort to become genuinely interested in the other person. Respect the other person. Find out where there's a commonality and see how you can work to support and complement each other and not overpower each other. That's the magic, ladies and gentlemen. Too many people, okay, get upset because they're not the ones running the kitchen. They're not the ones running the show. So they get jealous. They get envious because they're not the ones that are running it. Hey, guys, it has been an amazing night and an amazing 7 days with you guys, talking about knowing about the how, the when, and how much to trust. You can always trust a little bit. And when you're ready to trust a little more, then trust a little more. But no one tells you have to trust the whole entire house or the whole entire kitchen sink. I am John C. Morley, serial entrepreneur. It's been a privilege, a pleasure, and an honor to be with you this amazing evening. I hope you'll like, love, support the channel, and definitely comment below. Tag your friends, colleagues, and associates. And go to my YouTube channel and definitely make the choice to buy my team and I a cup of coffee, a bowl of fruit, or a delicious dessert. We'll be very grateful for those pennies and dollars you invest into us. So we'll put that in the new hardware, new technology, new equipment, new software, even if it's the most jaw-dropping, empowered content to change your life, to become a better version of yourself. I hope you guys have a great rest of your night, a wonderful weekend. Well, you're going to see me tomorrow with a brand new master topic. Have you decided who you want to win the Super Bowl yet? Well, you got time yet. Today's only Friday. Hopefully you'll decide by the end of Saturday, because Sunday you got to have that team picked, right? All right. Have a good night, everyone.